Right guys, so this video is just going to be looking at the Player of the Month Dele Alli challenges and how we can find profit in trading with these. So there's 4 challenges. You've got an MK Dons, Tottenham, England and Dele's goals. We're going to look at the MK Dons challenge and a couple of different methods of trading with these players. We're going to set some sniping filters up to bid for Spurs players. We're going to double check to see if England gold players are still profitable, and then we're going to have a look at this one. As you can see, you need a minimum team rating of 83. Watford's players are such a low rating that you need to use Chelsea players and Man City players to bring this rating up. So we'll look at some sniping filters based around this. So the first of the 4 challenges we're going to look at is going to be the MK Dons one. Now for the first search method, we're going to set the quality to silver and the league to League 1. And then we're just going to search with no pricing. What we're looking for here are players that are rated 66 and above that we can bid on. Now, we're not really looking for the common players, so we're not really looking for, as you can see, centre-backs. We're not really looking for strikers. We're more looking for left mids, right mids of 66 plus rating. Anyone that's rare in quality usually sells as well. So we've just got to keep scrolling through until we see someone. So this guy's 67 rated here. There's a bid of 550 on him as well. If we compare the price, we can see the cheapest listed for him on the market seems to be around 3,000 at the moment. 3,000, 2,200. So you can see there. We can bid anywhere up to about 1,800 coins on that player and then sell him on instantly for a profit. So let's see if we can bid on him. What's he up to? As you can see there, somebody's also bought him for 3,200 coins instantly. So anything we buy him for under, we're going to make a profit on. We've got a 66 rated rare here. So he's instantly selling for 4,000. Okay, that's crazy. As you can see there, we could have bid on him, but someone just came along and instant bought him for 4,000 coins. You can see where this is profitable. You can see how to find the bargains in this, just from the ones that we've missed from people being impatient. We'll just see if we can find one more as an example, and maybe something that we can actually bid on, opposed to just find and have it stolen from us. So I wonder if a right back sells. He's only 66 rated. Let's check this guy. He's a rare player. He's 65 rated, and he's selling for 4,000 coins here. The cheapest on the market, apart from him, is 2,300. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can find him again, because we just lost him. And we're going to just pop a bid on him for 1,000 coins. So I'm going to come back to this if we win him, and then we're going to see if we can sell him on instantly for a profit. Right, guys, so I found another player next to him to bid on as well. So I bid on this guy, and by the time I got back to the market, he'd sold for 1,400 coins. Now this guy's going to be listed up for 2,000, or about 100 cheaper than the other one, and they're going to make 600 coins instantly off him. Now I'm just going to quickly show you this 67 rated centre-back. So if we check him on the market, you can see he's selling for 5,200. We've got 4,800 as his cheapest. So we can bid anywhere up to about 4,400 and still make a massive profit on this guy. So I'm going to get myself into a mini bidding war with whoever's trying to win this player off me, see if we can win him, and then we'll have a look at the profit. Right guys, so I was bidding on the guy here for 2,000 coins, and I thought I'd just check his price. So I came onto the market to see what his lowest price was, remembering it was around 4,000, so I didn't overbid. The one for 4,800 or whatever it is gone. So at the end, I saw a player for 2,000 coins here, and he hadn't sold in about 30 seconds. So I snapped him up, and now we're going to list him for just under the cheapest one, which was 4,500 that you saw there. And I'm going to show you how quickly he sells. So we bought this guy for 2,000 coins. We're going to list him up for 4,000 coins, just so he sells quickly so you guys can see. So he's listed up. We're going to head back over to the transfer list and see if he's sold already. Right guys, the next method we're going to show you is still focused around the MK Dons challenge, and it's going to be a super simple and well-known one. We're going to be looking at sniping MK Dons players. So if we search for 4,500, you can see there's none on the market. We start finding hits at 4,600. So we want to be selling them instantly at 4,000. Well, we could have sniped that guy there, but he's going to be gone. So we want to be buying them for about 4,200. So we're going to set our filter to that. We're just going to up our max price there so we can keep searching. And then we're going to keep searching till we hit a player. Now, this is such a common method. A lot of people are going to be doing it. And you know how sniping works. It can be a while before you find a player. It can take ages before you get a hit. But eventually you will find players. You will find people that list MK Dons players for discard. And you can make 5,000 coins a snipe. But don't be fooled like other videos. This isn't easy. And even when one pops up, the amount of competition you're going to have is going to be mad. 2,000 coins. We were too slow. We were about a second too slow on that. That's really annoying, actually. Because that was about 2,500 coins profit from one snipe. But that did exactly what I wanted to do. It showed you roughly how many searches we needed. Oh, we got another one already. 1,900. Oh my god. That's really frustrating. But I'm not going to do it anymore because I'm talking. I'm going to miss the snipes. But you just saw, in the space of 30 seconds, we could have sniped 2 players that we could have made over 2,000 coins profit on each. That's absolutely ridiculous. The only problem with this is you've got to be super good at sniping because you're going to be coming up against a lot of people on this one. With the MK Dons players, you've also got the other option of setting your max price, what you're willing to bid on a player, searching for it, then coming in and bidding on the players. Now, usually this is fantastic, but because MK Dons players are so scarce at the moment, you're going to have to be extremely lucky to win a bid, just because of the amount of people that are going to be monitoring them. I'd probably advise staying away from that one during busier times, but during quieter periods of the day, that could make you quite a lot of money. So we're going to look at the second challenge now, and the second challenge is all based around his current club, Spurs. So we're going to set the league to Premier League, club to Spurs, and quality to gold. If we search with a max buy now of 1,200, you'll see there's no results returned. If we up it to 1,300, you'll see there's a ton of players, but it's all the same player. It's all Wanyama. There is a Vorm thrown in here as well for 1,300, but it's only 2 players, Vorm and Wanyama. So the other players we pick up are going to be a little bit rarer and sell for a little bit more. So what we're going to do is reduce the max buy now to 1,100, which means we can sell anything we pick up instantly at 1,200, which means at 1,100 coins we're only making a tiny profit, but if we pick them up at 600-700 coins, we're making about 400-500 coins profit per player. Now this filter isn't quite as effective as when it first came out. Spurs players were going for between 2,500 and 3,000 coins on Xbox, so people would list them for discard, and you can make over 2,000 coins a player. The bonus to this is you're covering a whole club, and a lot of them are packed regularly, so you should get more results on your searches than with other filters. So the third and final set of filters we're going to look at is all about Ali's goals. So it's the third challenge. For this, you need the 2 players from Watford, like we said, and the 2 from Chelsea, and the 1 from Man City. Because the Watford players are such a low rating, you've got to make the rating up elsewhere. So this is why a lot of people are liking John Terry. If we search for him for 7,600, we get no results. 7,700, we get 3 results, all listed in the last minute, so they're going to sell. So if we're searching for John Terry, we're going to set our filters to about 7,300, and then we're going to start sniping. Now, John Terry's only one of the defenders at Chelsea that have got quite a large rating. We've also got Cahill. Now, Cahill's not going to go for as much as Terry because he's not quite the same rating, but he goes for roughly, it's around 3,000 something, I think. Maybe it's higher than I thought. Okay, so he's a lot higher than I thought. Is it 4,400? He sells for about 4,400 coins. So 4,300 he's extinct. Now you can also snipe Gary Cahill. Or what you can do, instead of sniping Cahill, is get both of them in one snipe. So, League to Premier League, Club to Chelsea, and we just want nationality English, and they're both centre-backs, so we set it to centre-backs. Now when we start sniping, we're not only going to get any Gary Cahills that come up. Whoops, I forgot the gold rarity. Don't forget the gold rarity, or you get the bronze players. Now we're not only going to get the Gary Cahills that come up, but any Terrys listed for an absolute bargain are also going to fall within our search parameters. By doing this, we double our chances of making profit with the filters, and it's such an easy thing to do. Right guys, so I completely forgot to show you this guy afterward. Right guys, just before I end the video, I completely forgot to show you this guy. Remember we picked him up for 2,000 coins almost by accident earlier? Well, he sold. It took about 4 minutes surprisingly, but he went for the 4,000 coins. So from this video anyway, you've now got about 4 or 5 different trading methods, all with different markets that you can rotate depending on what works for you. It's not going to bring you in stupid money, but no trading method is. Everyone who has get-rich-quick schemes is lying to you. This, you should be looking to bring in about 10 to 20,000 an hour, depending on how popular the filter is. But that's not to say you couldn't make more. If I'd sniped those 2 MK Dons players, I would have been on 4,000 coins profit in under a minute. You've just got to get lucky and tie it in with the correct filters to make a huge profit. Now, if you guys do like these kind of videos where I break down current trading methods, then I'll release another one tomorrow. We need to get 100 likes on this video. Leave any comments with questions down below and I will reply to them. And if you're new around here and could sub, that would be absolutely amazing.